As you know, every 5 years, the U.S. Department of Agriculture and the Department of Health and Human Services assemble a committee that get together and develop new food guidelines for Americans that urge people to customize a diet of nutrient-dense food. For the first time this year, they made recommendations for infant nutrition and other stages of life. But once again, there are many who look at them and are dissatisfied. For me, one of the biggest issues is that they do not acknowledge the nuances of culture and ethnic diversion, which is at the heart of how Americans feed themselves. There are different ways that you can be racist, according to Esosa Edosomwan, a certified nutrition specialist and behavioral coach in Washington, D.C., to the Los Angeles Times. You can be racist by omitting people, by making guidelines that only cater to a specific group, she says. She's a Nigerian American, also known as the Raw Girl, and she began her nutrition journey while trying to find a diet that would alleviate persistent acne. She found a raw food class and began writing about her food as medicine reeducation on her blog, which is Raw Girl Toxic World. I was trying to figure out what I could become that would allow me to treat people with nutrition, she says. I saw mostly white women in this field that were celebrity nutritionists. For example, she told the Times, a white dietitian, she's probably going to tell you to have some Greek yogurt with a handful of almonds and a serving of protein the size of your fist, when what you really want is egusi soup, a West African dish made from the ground nutrient-dense egusi seed, vegetables, and meat or fish. Food is a big part of culture, and you can't dismiss where a client comes from, she says. Her clients are encouraged to cook within their culture, but to make changes to ingredients when needed to improve nutritional quality. Here's really why understanding the culture of how and why someone eats is important. According to a 2017 JAMA study, nearly half of all U.S. deaths from heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes may be attributed in part to poor diet. These health conditions disproportionately affect people of color, 11.7% of Blacks, 12.5% of Hispanics, and 9.2% of non-Hispanic Asians who have been diagnosed with diabetes, versus 7.5% of non-Hispanic whites. That according to the 2020 National Diabetes Statistics Report. Culture matters in our food communications.